Professor,
Yeah.
how do you tell a great story? Woof.
Well, the best stories, Spark, they tell themselves.
So then, what's our purpose, Professor?
Well, your purpose, Spark, is to help kids learn, to bring families closer together through creativity, collaboration, and kindness. Those are the guiding principles of our company, Illusion of Life, Inc. Spark is a facilitator. He's a friend for the whole family. He's not a babysitter. He's different. He's there to help your family. The family is a union. The family is a unit. Spark, the kids, and the parents, all collaborating together on family.
Welcome back to Crypto Spaces. We're talking about this project. For the first time on the channel, we're diving into Spark, the AI dog. Now, one thing is for certain about crypto is that investors in the space love dog coins. Dog coins have been the best performing asset in the history of crypto. Doge, Shiba Inu, Dog with Hat, Floki, you name it. Baby Doge, Akita Inu, Kishu Inu. Multiple dog coins, multiple multi-billion-dollar coins, right? Crypto participants love dog coins. So when I saw this project, I see the community starting to form around it once again. I see, the creators of the actual Spark dog, have continued working on the project in the Web 2 space, not just the Web 3 space, outside of the crypto bubble. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to get some exposure. My saying on the channel, some exposure is better than no exposure. I'm going to get some exposure, talk about it on the channel, and, make consistent updates according to what the project is doing. Especially since it's AI and it's a dog coin. That is the ultimate combination. That is the ultimate narrative for a kingmaker trade. I follow Pau. He's a trader. One of the best traders in the space. You guys remember in my videos that I mentioned that I fumbled SPX 6900, which went to 2 billion market cap. All I had to do was buy back in August of 2024. Instantly made millions in that trade if I did, right? I didn't diversify. So I'm definitely learning being as strategic as possible and learning how to diversify. You know who did catch that trade? Pau did, right? So, we're going to dive into Spark here. Spark was created by Kevin Fisher, right? And Professor P, Pascal Mode. I think I pronounced that right. So Illusion of Life is, a company that is going to be directed towards creating creations, AI creations for kids, for children of the world, right? It's a beautiful thing to create for, the young ones that are, the future of our life here on earth, right? The kids are the future, right? So creating AI characters, AI developments for the kids, I think is very bullish, right? So if you go to Kevin Fisher's X, you'll see they are still pushing Ralph, right? They're still going to, Web 2 events with Ralph. They're trying to integrate Spark, the Spark token, into Ralph and its, real world utilities, right? It's real world use case, as you can see right here from videos like this, where two doggos stand off, right? The AI dog Spark and an actual, dog, right? Living, breathing dog and an AI dog standing off, right? We have Spark Lingonberry, which is the AI chatbot for Spark on X. And the community is still forming. They've been pushing. They're working on developments. The team is still building. Spark learning quantum physics at my PhD lab. They're still building this out. This is an actual AI dog that is built into the devices that was created by Kevin and Professor P, right? So I like what I see, man. I like what I see, right? And it's AI. Remember, this cycle, the best performing assets other than memes were AI projects, right? Fet, Render, Turbo, Pippin, Fartcoin, Goatis Maximus, AI16Z. The best performing assets were AI projects. So when you have an AI dog, it hits two of the best narratives, right? Dog coins always outperform. The second biggest meme this cycle after Pepe, which went to 11 billion market cap, was dog with hat, right? And I'm sure if you probably you weren't around because a lot of people left the space. I think most people that are watching the channel now are new people because the space has been so down bad and it's so difficult to trade. So a lot of people left the space. But if you were around, you would have seen the hype and the craziness that unfold with our dog with hat, with WIF, right? 5 billion market cap from less than a million, right? Even outperformed Bonk. Oh, I forgot to mention Bonk. Bonk went to 4 billion market cap, right? Take a look. Let's take a look at Bonk, right? So dog with hat, WIF, went from less than a million to 5 billion market cap, and Bonk went from just under 11 million market cap to 4 billion market cap. Two dog coins, two of the best performing assets this cycle, just under Pepe, which went to 11 billion. No other meme this cycle or asset this cycle went above 2 billion market cap other than those three. Those are the three. Those were the best performing three coins, two dog coins, and one, the biggest meme in the world. Of course, they're not going to outperform Pepe. Everyone knows the Pepe meme, so of course they're not going to outperform it. But there was the top 2 and 3 best performers. SPX only got to 2 billion. It probably goes higher, but Bonk will probably go higher too if SPX goes higher. WIF will probably have some type of resurgence, right? If SPX goes higher. So SPX got to 2 bill. MOG only got to, not only, but MOG got to 1.4 bill. Popcat got to 2 bill. Goatis Maximus got to 1 bill, right? Fartcoin, how high did Fartcoin go? And Fartcoin is, one of the coins that broke through the retail, sphere, and also got on like a late night TV show, right? How high did Fartcoin go? There you go. It only got to 2 billion, right? It only got to 2 billion. But you know what got above that 2 billion mark? Two dog coins this cycle, right? So when I see Spark and I see that it's an AI dog coin, I'm like, okay, maybe we have a multi-billion-dollar coin in our hands and a lot of people don't know about it yet, right? I'm just going with the historical data of crypto. That's all I'm doing, right? And maybe, just maybe, Kevin and Professor P, because I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing Pascal right. Is it Pascal? Let me know. Maybe they're cooking and they're going to, with the community forming around it again, take this thing to a level we haven't seen in the space in a long time, I should say, right? If you take a look at, for example, another project that was, creating ebooks for children, right? Children's ebooks, right? Another AI project that was diving into the the sphere of creating content for kids, right? With AI. That was Pippin, right? And Pippin right here, right now it's at 329 million market cap. And from under 20 million market cap, nobody was talking about Pippin, right? It was under 20 million market cap. And I'm talking about, that was recently. This was the end of November. It was under 20 mil market cap. And then it went all the way up to 650 mil market cap. And it looks like it's going to continue higher, right? 650 mil market cap from under 20 mil market cap in the space of a month with nobody talking about it, right? Kind of like the spot that Spark is in right now. Even if you take a look at Pippin's X, the account is suspended. That is insane. But that's how crazy crypto is. So when you have a narrative like Spark, I don't think you ignore it. The chart, as you can see, looks like it's ready to blast out of here. It made a higher low. It looks like it officially started its uptrend, right? The bottom was in at 2 mil market cap. I paid attention around 3.5, bought some at 3.5. I didn't buy a lot, guys. I'm not made of money. Crypto Twitter makes you think if you ain't have 10 million, you're broke, right? I just bought 100,000 of these of the Spark tokens, right? Just 100,000. That's all I could afford. I'm diversified into other projects. But I think this is going to explode out of here. I think Powell has a great instinct on, kingmaker coins that could actually get to billions in market cap. And I think this is one of the coins that will get to billions in market cap. Right now, it's at 5 mil market cap. Spark, the AI dog, at 5 mil market cap. So $500 right now gets you 100,000 coins, 100,000 tokens, right? I would say get the 100,000 tokens. I would honestly say that. Obviously, never invest more than you're willing to lose. But I think the upside here is massive. Yes, it is a pump fund coin, but it's one of the coins that's actually showing strength against the market, right? And that's what you want to see. It's having such a tough time breaking out here. But when it does break out, I think it's going to be massive. You take a look at, for example, Aura. For example, when Aura launched and it had a lot of hype around it, right? It got to around 68 mil, then it bled down. It came all the way back down to a million. Under, a million, 1.3 million would have been the bottom. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, in like few days, it went straight to 228 million market cap. Had a massive correction afterward because it went up so high so quickly. But still, that's a massive move, right? I think Spark will make a move like this. Once it breaks out of this, out of that range that it's in. We also saw a move like that on Launchcoin, right? Before it became Believe, we saw a move like that on Launchcoin, right? Another project that Pow DCA'd at the lows. Everyone gave up on it. Pow DCA'd at the lows, and he bought relatively high, around 20 to 30 mil he bought, right? And then I think he bought that when it was started breaking out, he bought around 4 mil, right? But it literally went from nothing, less than a million in market cap, shot up to 21 mil, came back down to 4 mil, and then absolutely exploded all the way up to 338 mil, right? I think Spark is about to make a move like this. And, I have people on, that do TA for Spark that are much better traders than I am, I'm sure. And their TA has the comparison. Let me see if I can find it. One sec, guys. Let me see if I can find it. Should have had it queued up. Okay, here we go. From Papsy Twins, right? He sees that similarity. The similarity between the Aura and Spark charts are unquestionable, right? So Aura had its move up. You take a look at Spark once again. Aura went up to 60, 70 mil, crash back down. Launchcoin went to 60, 70 mil, 80 mil, crash back down. And then once it broke out of the downtrend, the macro bearish trend that it was in, exploded. Same thing happened with Aura, right? I think Spark is about to do the same thing, right? Once it breaks out of this macro bearish downtrend, because it looks like it's about to attempt it. And as you can see, all-time high, 72 mil. This is the same setup, and I'm taking a chance. I'm taking a risk on that setup. Obviously not investing more than I'm willing to lose. I could buy 1 million tokens for 5K, but I know there's always going to be newer opportunities, and I'm just trying to be as strategic as possible, and I want to be transparent with you guys as my viewers, right? Never invest more than you're willing to lose, right? I'm going to show you could take, less than 10K and turn that into millions. And we're going to do it on the channel, right? So I think 100,000 Spark is going to be crazy. Once it breaks out of this, it's trying to. Once it breaks out of here, it's going to be madness, I'm telling you. So I'm making the video now before it takes off. Like I said, I bought at 3.5, 3.6. I'm bringing it to you guys now. I just wanted to be confirmed and sure, okay. Because you're going to get a lot of fake outs, right? So I think this is going to be massive. Again, AI dog coin. You might be like, well, that's sometimes it's just that simple, guys. It's really, look at Pippin, man. How the heck is Pippin's X account suspended and it's at 328 mil and got to 631 mil? Okay, this space is insane, but that's why we're here, because we like the insane, we like the crazy things happening, right? So that's my coverage of Spark. Like I think billions are possible here. I think this is a kingmaker trade, like Pow thinks as well. Do I pull up Pow on X? Let me pull up Pow on X real quick. You give him a follow, right? He's a great trader. There you go, Trader Pow, right? Someone that I made mistakes with SPX. If I followed Pow and when he mentioned it, and all I had to do was buy back in August. So when Powell mentioned it, boom, millionaire, right? So you know, give Trader Powell a follow. He's bullish on Spark, and the community starting to rally behind it. We got great devs with Kevin and Professor Pete. So it's what I think it's called Pascal mode. We're entering Pascal mode, and I don't think you want to miss that. So as you can see right here, Powell retweeting, Powell saying it's about to end. We're about to enter believer season, right? We're about to enter the crazy season once again. And, you know, dreamer mode, right? Dreamer mode means coins go to billions. Take a chance, Newsy Johnson. So, yeah. As always, none of this is financial advice. If you hold Spark, if you hold Spark, or you're new to Spark, man, show some love to the video. Like, subscribe, share it. You know, I should actually take a look at Spark's TikTok. So this is the Instagram, 18K followers, right? They're getting nice views. Professor P. Pascal is all over the Web 2 space, all over, showing it, you know, Spark to kids and having fun, right? They also have their TikTok as well, right? They also have their TikTok as well. But yeah, I'm telling you, I feel like this will be truly massive. I think there's also rumors of trying to get Spark, you know, some type of partnership or some type of you know, collaboration with Sesame Street. Like, I don't know, it's speculation on that, but I know about that part, so that's speculation. But everything else I've showed you guys, you know, from historical price action from previous dog coins, an AI dog coin to billions, I think that's truly possible, man. I really do. So as always, none of this is financial advice. Like I said before, like, comment, subscribe, share the videos for the project itself, right? Sharing these videos, getting more views on these videos, the video gets into the algorithm. You know, this video gets 10,000, 100,000 views, and all of a sudden you have more and more retail investors like, yo, what is Spark? Oh, I'm gonna buy some Spark, right? So, you know, like, share, comment. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, guys. Please don't do that, and I'll catch you in the next one.